told you it's quicker this way. You wanna be the guy that gets here in a minute or in 10 seconds?
That's right.
Come on now. Now you woke me up. Now it's over.
Now we're talking.
No. Now it's really over. I don't want you. If you see me not Mr. Nice Guy anymore, that's your fault.
Yeah. Well,
that's your fault.
Nah. Well, we got to give credit to where credit is due to the great guys like David Goggins and the Andy Frisellas and the different people that awaken your mind.
Yeah.
To make you see things in a very different way. That's where you gotta go hunting.
It's time to hunt, baby.
There's time to, like we were saying earlier, there's time to hunt and there's time to sit down and eat and cook and all that good stuff.
You got to know when. You got to know when is what time.
When is what season?
When is what season, exactly.
Correct.
When is what season?
And that's dividing your time, your day, your month, your years into time. Everything that's important, that's a priority to you.
You gotta sit back and really do the numbers. I think what you told me is like numbers. That's why you love numbers, because they don't lie.
Mm-hmm.
If you sit there, whip out that journal, that logbook,
right,
and you write a goal, and you write how long you can get to that goal, how do you get there?
Mm-hmm. And
what you said was from that book. What's it called again?
The book is called. Man, it's such a simple, scalable something. Just
something about
The Science of Scaling by Dr. Benjamin Hardy and Blake Erickson.
The Science of Scaling. And like what you were telling me about that book is saying how they can get a time frame and how can you shorten that time frame,
mm-hmm.
right? How can you get to this goal that's 10 years? How can you cut that by 5 and then cut the 5 in half?
Correct. So what you do is you envision the biggest possible goal you can reach. The biggest thing that if you accomplish that one thing, you'd be like, wow, I can't believe I did it.
Right.
Right. So you go for that big, hairy, audacious goal. You go after that. And you say, okay, to get there, if I were to really get there, like if I sit down and think about it, it's going to take me, I don't know, say 10 years, right? Okay, I want to do this. It's going to take me 10 years to do this. My masterpiece, that one wonder that I can make. 10 years. Well, and then you come back and then you cut that time in half. Right? So 10 years. So what would you have to do to get it in 5?
Right.
Because there is Parkinson's law, right? Parkinson's law says that work will expand to meet the time that has been given. Mm. So if I give you 10 hours to get one job done, it's probably going to take very close to 10 hours. If I give you 4 hours to get a job done, it's probably going to take very close to 4 hours.
Wow. That's interesting. And I've heard that before.
It's a great book. I mean, I took the whole thing down in one day. Like, it was that good. I was engaged into that book because it's very clear, very simple, very to the point.
Yeah. So in order to cut that time in half, you have to what?
Yeah, absolute and total focus.
You have to focus. And like for me, I was thinking about it on the way over here. It's like, how do you be focused for a long period of time? Because you can be focused and lose it quick.
Yes.
Like, why is it so easy to lose focus quick? You know what I mean?
There's just so many distractions.
Everything
Everything's a distraction. Anything is not right. And obviously, this definitely is correlated, right? Because everybody's level of success and everybody's definition of making it is very different. But what it's about is, what is your definition? And figure out all the things that you got to get done and figure out all the things you got to prioritize, right? And anything that is not getting you closer, is not completing the priorities or getting you closer to the end goal is noise. So you need to eliminate the noise, right? So that means cutting off bad relations, cutting off things that aren't doing you well, not doing things that you don't like doing. I mean, if you smoke or you drink or whatever, and that stuff is taking you in a direction where it's not really helping you, then stop.
If it's not helping you,
it's not doing right. If you envision yourself as somebody who doesn't have that stuff, right, then you got to eliminate all the noise, right? And I think last time we spoke on, we talked about the noise, right? And Elon Musk is like 90-10 or 0 or 100% all work and no noise, right? And Steve Jobs was 80% work and 20% noise, right? So it's eliminating that noise. So that's what it would take to do that, and to take a goal from 10 years to 5 years to 3 years, right? Because after you get to 5, it's like, okay, how can you make it in 3? And, you have Parkinson's law that's going to help you. And the fact that you're going to eliminate all the things that are fluff, that are extra things that you think that you need to get done, but probably don't need to get done.
Damn, imagine the amount of time it can save you.
Focus is an amazing thing. It's so hyper important. Like, for example, right? Let's take these, like the lights that are here, right? Like you see the lights here and they're kind of shining on us. Nothing, right? We're fine. But if you were to take a light and then focus its rays, literally laser focus them, what can a laser do?
Burn.
It can burn. It can cut through stuff. Right. So if you focus, you have so much power.
Oh, to cut through.
Like to break through. To cut through.
Literally cutting through time.
Exactly. That's what focus does, and that's why it's so valuable, so important. That's why your attention is whatever's got your attention, that's where your focus goes. That's why whoever's got your attention, that's why everybody wants your attention. That's why media companies, your attention is your most valuable asset. Right? Because that's where your focus goes. Now, where your focus goes, energy flows.
Right.
Where energy flows, everything else comes.
Right.
That's why it's important for you to know where you're taking your attention, where you're allowing your attention to be moved. So why not decide for yourself where your attention's going to be moved, right? If you decide that I want to be the best athlete in the world in X, then nothing else matters but becoming the best in that there.
It comes with a lot of sacrifices.
Exactly. It does. I mean, obviously, your family time and stuff like that is divided amongst all of that because that supports your goal, right? A lot of star players. I mean, like Kobe Bryant being one of them. He was a big family man, right? So I there was a story I think where he got stuck in traffic I think once, and he was so annoyed by that, and he didn't want to miss any of his or be late to any of his kids' school recitals or something like that. That he bought a chopper just for that. He just bought a helicopter. He's like, I'm not going to miss my kids' stuff. So he became great, and the greater he became, that was able to afford him the conveniences so that he can do the things he wanted for his family.
Damn.
Right? I mean, LA traffic is terrible.
Kobe, RIP Kobe, first of all. Kobe is one of the...
First of all, welcome back to the U Experience with Vicky Nate.
Welcome back. I'm sorry, man. We just kind of kicked it off rip because, it's just one of those, you want to get there in 10 years. You want to get there in 10 years? You want to get to it now? Yeah, we're going to get to it. I just told you. Don't be mad when I come in and I'm a changed person now. That's your fault.
Well, you over here, when you walked in here, I was like, this guy looks like he's representing some sort of sports team. Like, who does he play for? I was about to ask for your autograph.
You're gonna want to hold that autograph when I get it. You're gonna want to hold it. Frame it. Because in about a couple of years, I'll
be able to use it as a doorstop.
Nah, man. Today is just these are feel good shirts. I love dry fit. I just loved it. Yeah. Also, I beat Anthony today in tennis. Man, we finally figured something out. Me and Anthony with tennis, like our serves. And like once you're able to do, that's what I noticed. We'll go back to Kobe, but one thing I learned is like when you get to do things great, like good, when you get to perform at a high level, a lot of things become fun. Mm-hmm. Like it's whether it's working out, playing a sport, whatever it is that you want to do, like if you want to be good at it and make it enjoyable, like it's enjoyable when you're competing. I love competition. I think competition is great. And going back to Kobe, it's like, dude, he was a killer on the court, like cold-hearted. I remember one of the things he said on a story that they said about him. It's like he was at the gym working out, like in the arena gym, and someone, I think it might have been Ray Allen or someone came into the gym to work out, and Kobe was sweating. so they worked out, but he was already in there before this guy came in, right? Mm-hmm. And he worked out. This guy stopped working out, like he called it quits. Kobe still kept going. And then he's like, I had to sit down and just watch this. And then he eventually left. And then he caught up with Kobe and he said, like, hey man, like I got to the gym after you and you were already drenched. I left before you and you were still putting in work. And Kobe said something along the lines like, I knew you were there watching and I was going to show you that I'm not going to quit like before you. Mm-hmm. Like that's a killer mindset right there. Killer. And look, but through that
results,
through that focus, right? Through that killer mindset, look what it got him.
Mm-hmm. Got him everything he wanted with what was most important to him was his family.
His family. Mm-hmm. Like, look what he built by being a freaking killer.
That killer instinct, and that killer focus, right? Because when you're on the hunt, you gotta be. If you're hungry and you haven't ate, you're gonna be a vicious predator.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And
clearly, you haven't ate. Looking weak over there. Looking all slim.
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm over here tripling what you're doing in a week.
Yeah. It's impressive. Give it up for Vic.
So and I just saw you. How many did you do right now?
50.
50.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a quick little 50.
I got 300 after this one then.
Yeah. I'm not done. I'm not done.
I want to see. You like competition.
I'm not done.
We're going there.
Yeah. I'm not done. That's just to get it started. Come on now.
Okay. All right.
Come on now.
Yeah. So
while you sitting there looking pretty, I'm putting in work behind the screens. I'm focused. But yeah, shout out Kobe for that, man. I mean, I think he's the way he went out too, like, man, why him? Why him? I don't know. I think sometimes you're just meant to do what you're here to do, and then you're gone.
Yes, that's probably. I mean, obviously I don't know enough about that to draw a decision or a opinion. Besides that, it's unfortunate, and there's really that you just got to swing with the ways that life. And with the things that life deals us, because we'll never be. I was talking to somebody earlier today about that. Is that we are just not wise enough to understand the way that God moves things around.
Yeah,
right. We don't understand.
It's too complex. Like it's not even for us to understand. Like Correct. We're not supposed to understand that.
Exactly, we're not until you look at them backwards. Right.
Explain.
So, for example, you wouldn't know that person that you were supposed to meet until you look backwards and you're like, oh wow, like that they're there. That's how we met. That's a coincidence that I was in the same stage of my life and we connected on this, et cetera, right? So I think that's kind of what it becomes about is there's a lot of things that happen that you cannot explain.
Yeah.
And the only way that you could explain them is when you look back and say, oh, this connects with this and this and this and this and this.
So you got to look back.
Yeah,
I see.
Right.
You got to take the moment as it is, just live in it so you can just revisit it. And then, because sometimes life comes at you fast. You don't know
life comes very fast.
I mean, damn, I'm already 23. Huh. Like, well, I remember I was just a little Nate in middle school with my pink backpack. My Elite socks.
Elite socks.
I had Elite. That's all I wore. Elite socks. They were like Nike basketball socks that had 3 blocks or like 2 blocks in the back and then a strip. You ever seen those?
No.
Yeah. So I used to wear basketball. I wore basketball shoes to 2 dances. That's the kind of kid I was.
Were you wearing a suit?
I was.
Oh, of course you would do that.
I was wearing a button up. Button up. This was middle school. I wore a button up. Some like dress pants or whatever, and like some highlighter Kyrie Irving shoes, like some basketball player shoes. The choices I made back then.
Well, we all make choices like that. I don't know if I showed you the picture of when I went to, I think it was Congress that we went to, or the House of Representatives. I don't remember, but we go there, and I'm over here wearing some black, quote unquote for me, dress pants, and the button down, a blue button down. I'm thinking I'm looking sharp. I'm thinking like I'm looking sharp. Like I'm dressed to however they are dressed. I look the part. And now that I look at that picture with a new filter of life and understanding what I understand now, that shirt was about 4 sizes too big. and those pants looked like I could fit another me in them.
Do you have that picture?
I do have them.
I kind of want to show them, so I'll put it up on the screen for them. If you can send it to me, I want to see it. Can we see it? I'll put mine if I find it. I'll put mine if I find it.
Yeah, I'll look for it.
Like not right now. I'm saying like you send it to me after, and then during the post production, I'll throw it on there. I kind of want to see it. But yeah, I mean, look at where you've came now.
And that took focus.
That took a lot of focus. It took more than just focus though. It took a little bit of focus, a little bit of lessons, a little bit of discipline, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So it's a lot of things, but all those things you got to maximize.
Right.
You got to maximize those things. And right now, I just really been trying to maximize my focus. Cuz I'm like there, but I'm not. You know what I mean? Like I'm there. I know I see my goal, but I'm not there yet. And like that's where I need to put my focus more into that goal. And I know it needs to be done. You know, it's a lot of sacrifices that need to be made.
Correct. And again, I go back to the light example because that's probably one of the ways that is easier to describe it. And it's like that, right? It's the concentration of the light force is like the concentration of your ideas and your energy and your focus and everything just on one single point. It's like a magnifying glass when you put the light of the beam of the sun and then you focus it with the magnifying glass onto whatever, it'll burn it, right?
Yeah.
Or it'll create heat in it because it's focusing the light of the sun. Now, the light of the sun as it is doesn't really burn through stuff. I'm sure it does, forest fires and stuff like that, but not in that sense.
Right.
Once it's focused, and even then, it has to be a focused beam of light, right? And then that lights up, and that creates heat, and because it's focused. Same thing with your life. If you want to transform your life, you have to focus, right? If you are not satisfied with your body, then what are the steps you need to take? Focus on that. It's like, okay, I want to transform my body. So, okay, my focus is my body. How do I transform my body? Oh, I got to eat better. Okay, I got to work out. Okay, I got to rest. Oh, I got to stop my cravings. I got to build habits to help support me in this. Get rid of all the snacks and not keep them there. Right? Once you do that, because that's the number one thing that I did when I wanted to get back in shape is I stopped buying all that stuff, because if I open it up to grab something else, I'm like, oh, those are there. I'm going to have some, but not today. I'm going to have some at another time. And then you come back and now it's wearing it. Now it's taking at you, right? Because now you've had to fight it, right? Yeah. Because you've had to fight it the first time and you won. Now the second time it talks to you sweeter. Now the third time it gets even sweeter. Right? Now it's talking to you sexy.
Yeah. Now you're drooling from the mouth.
Now you're drooling, exactly. So you got to get that, remove that completely out of your environment.
And that's again, it was perfect how you said environment, because in that book, right, he talks about you don't want to be a victim of you can either be a victim or you can be an architect. I always go back to that. Because as much as you can make excuses about
I like it better when it said you can either be a victim or you can be a victor.
I should kick you in the face right now for that.
That's just a better way to say it. It's more better.
Just because your name. I should just
keep going.
No, but it's true though. Like as much as you can have all those excuses, it takes a tough, focused mind to eliminate. Even if it's right in front of me, you got to be so focused, so locked in where that doesn't even faze you.
Correct.
And that's why I also enjoy the challenges I get from, where I'm at, because it's testing me. Like, it's right there. It's right in front of you. Grab it. But like, I'm just too focused on, I know that's the easy route. I know that's the norm. Like, I'm not norm.
It's the comfort.
I'm not, you know what I'm saying? So you got to find the beauty in the challenges. Like, enjoy being challenged. Enjoy, having to make a decision that's either the right decision or the wrong decision. You choose. You know what I mean?
Make a decision. Because even indecision is making a decision. It's a decision not to do something. Yeah. So, but that usually has probably the worst consequences. So make a decision. And if you take a decision and you lose on that decision, you didn't really lose, because now you've learned something. As long as you begin to understand that every action has an equal and opposite or equal reaction, you're always going to be coming out on the other side with some sort of benefit.
Right.
If I work out and I reach failure and I can't push no more and I'm tired, well, guess what? I learned that I've gotten to my max.
So now you gotta
build from there.
You gotta figure out how can I get stronger.
Right.
Because it's just stepping stones.
Because you didn't know before what your max was. Well, now you know what your max is. Okay. Now you want to strengthen your max. So you start from that foundation, right? In usual workout circles, you kind of take your max and you do the math from there, and you just subtract whatever you need to subtract. So you are pushing up to the point where you get past that.
Yeah.
Right. And now next time you try it, now you're stronger. Right. It goes back to the whole push-up, challenge that we got going on, right? You start with 50, and then you go to 100, then you go to 300, and so forth and so on to wherever you can go.
And what's crazy? The day I did those 300 push-ups, it was so easy at the same time because you gave me a time frame. And just like oh my gosh, you just said it, that
science of scalability?
That law. What's that law?
Oh, Parkinson's law.
Parkinson's law. Like, it worked with me because you said, all right, I woke up at around 8. I said, it's 8 a.m. I'm 100 push-ups in. And then you said, all right, do another 100 at 12, another by 8. I got it done. So I had to focus in. Once those times hit, I said, all right, something switched inside of me where it said, all right, it's focus time. It's time to focus. Let's do these push-ups because I have a goal to reach, which is those 300 push-ups. And I did it.
Yeah. Right. And that goes back to the big, hairy, audacious goal, right? If I had told you, all right, get down and do 300 push-ups, it does something to your mind. You're like, 300. You could probably do it. You're going to focus with somebody overbearing you. But if you're by yourself, what's going to make it more likely for you to take it on? Well, when you split it up, that's with anything you want to do, right? You want to lose weight. You're not going to lose, 30, 40 pounds in one day.
Right.
It's going to take some time. You're going to need to do some things. You're going to have to make some changes.
Right. But it's all possible again.
But it's all very possible.
And you got to surround yourself. I think another thing of focus is who you surround yourself with.
Yes.
It's a focus requires you to be in a zone where nothing else matters but trying to reach whatever goal. And if you surround yourself with people that distract you, pull you away from that focus.
Directions, pull you from that focus.
You're too focused on this, and then they pull you. You're too focused on that. You're not focused on what your main goal. Right. So I think surrounding yourself with people that bring that focus to you or help you focus is also very important. You know what I'm saying? Because when I'm with you and like we talk, nothing. It's just a beam. It literally feels like I'm holding a magnifying glass through my head, and the sun is just, and there's a beam of light. Like that's what my focus feels. You know what I mean? So it's who you surround yourself with, and you got to realize. And that's why when people say keep that circle small, you got to keep it pretty small. Honestly, the whole world can know you, and you can be nice and kind to the whole world. But the ones that are right here, the ones that help you move forward and build and ask you questions and make you think about things and make you question yourself, understand that they're not telling me this because they don't like me. It's because like, no, we're all trying to grow here together. Those are the people you gotta.
Yeah, like if I call you out on your BS, or if I call you out on hey, you're being lazy or whatever, you shouldn't be insulted by that. You should be like, oh man, maybe I'm not observing something that should be, right? And that's kind of same goes vice versa, right? It's like, oh well, you're thinking like this when I don't know why you're doing that, because you should be thinking like this, right? That kind of stuff is kind of a challenge that you need from your group, right? If your group should want to see you become the best of the best at whatever you're the best at. That's the group you want to surround yourself by. You don't need people that you go out to. Well, sure, you can go out and party and stuff with people and stuff like that, but you got to understand that it just feels better to be with that group, that all of them, every single person in that room wants to see each other do the best possible they can possibly do.
Bro, like you don't lose. There's no losing in that. I don't know if you can somehow think that you lose with being surrounded by other people that want to see you grow and they ask you questions.
Where's the loss?
Where?
How do you lose?
Where? Like you got to be really mad.
It's like if I want you to win and you want me to win and that guy wants us to win and we want him to win and we want them to win, everybody wins. Like how is anybody going to lose?
How? Not only do we get closer as like just human beings, but we just get stronger and stronger, and that's all you can do in this life is just to grow and get stronger and pass it down. That's it. That's all you can do.
Yeah.
Grow, become wise, pass it down.
That's what the older generation is supposed to be doing to the younger generation, right?
That's another thing I was thinking about today too. Is like age. I think when it comes to age and respect, it's kind of misinterpreted. You look at a young kid like me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you may have like a respect, but it would be different if they're looking at you. Mm. Do you agree or no?
Yeah, but I think a lot of it also comes with how you present yourself.
Right, but like they already given me the like.
Sure, they've discounted you out to a different way that they discount the older, more
you know what I'm saying
person.
And like it's just like that's not. I don't believe that's like right and fair at the same time because
life ain't fair.
Life ain't fair. You're right. But I just think if we can, because I look at the older than I am, even younger people. I look at everyone with respect. Mm-hmm. Like I'm not gonna discredit you because you're younger than me.
That's how it should be.
That's how it should be. Mm-hmm. That's how it should be.
Yeah, respect. Just give respect.
I just think that they lose a lot through that because mm-hmm. like I can help you, you can help me. You know? Absolutely,
because it's. Two different generations, two different visions, two different ideologies, two different ways of looking at things. So and that's what I'm saying is that's why everybody should always seek to be a lifelong learner. Because even if you are 75 and you think you know it all in the world, but if you are a lifelong learning, you're gonna try to seek to understand somebody like you, right? Who sometimes does things where I'm like, oh, goodness, why?
Like what?
Like wear whatever you're wearing. I'm just kidding.
I'm in my athletic. How you gonna hate on me?
I'm not hating on you. I actually like how you look.
Come on,
you
man.
Look sporty. You look like you play some sort of tennis player or something.
That's all my life is. You know, I'm just sporty, and then when I put clothes on, when I pop out, come on, you can't say I don't put it on. You know I put it on. Even
I don't know. I have to think about that one long and hard.
He lying. He always complimented my outfits. Don't listen to him.
I like that jacket you have, that rose jacket.
The jacket, you like my button up. You like
what button up?
The rose button up.
Oh, that one's cool too.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, that's cool too.
You know what I'm saying?
You just got lucky twice.
No, I got taste. I'm very proud of where I've become, like where I've grown with my taste of clothes. I'm telling you, I'm gonna find that picture and I'm gonna throw it up because it was bad. It was bad. Okay. Little kid with the freaking basketball shoes while going to a dance. Like, oh my gosh, the outfits I'd wear. Hilarious. You still got to work on that.
Mine is simple. It's just simple for me. I don't need to get too complicated. I don't need to get too complicated. Different colors, different athletic wear. You got this kind of clothing, you got that kind of clothing. Nah, just put on a shirt and some jeans, and that's it. Call it a day.
Look at that. Like, look at the difference right here in the same room. It's kind of cool though. Like, I love it. I love it. That's
going back to learning and staying open to always being a lifelong learner. Is that right?
And respecting.
I can't. Right. I respect you enough to joke around with you about all these things. Right. But at the end of the day, the way you like to be is the way you like to be.
Right.
Right. I can show you the way I like to be, and then you're gonna find in that space, you're gonna find something you do like and stuff you don't like, and you're gonna take whatever you do like, and you're gonna dispose of whatever you don't like.
I'm gonna still like an artist.
And that's all it comes down to, right? I think that was the first book gift I gave you. Huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Still like an artist. That's crazy because I wanted it and he had it. Yeah. That was kind of wild. But yeah, man. I mean, going back to focus because we kind of lost focus a little bit there. Because you want to just talk about my drip.
Because I'm focused on your drip. Because that's all I see.
It's too bright, yeah.
It's like that's all over my face.
Why you think I got these shades on? Come on.
That makes sense. I should have grabbed mine, actually.
Oh, that's funny. But yeah, I think surrounding yourself with people
would allow you to focus more. It's just that mastermind ideology.
Mastermind,
right? That you have yourself, and you're yourself and your own thoughts and your own world, doing and living your own life. Studying, right? If you're studying, reading books, reading the Bible, reading different things, different articles, different podcasts and stuff, and like that's you. It's all input in you, right? Now, when you have a group of other people, now you have that flow because it flows between each other.
Yeah, right? You're all kind of just flowing.
Yeah. Now
you're feeding and you're receiving. You're feeding and you're receiving.
Correct. It goes both ways, and then if you multiply that, it just opens up different perspectives.
See, and that's the thing. I used I used to think like, okay, if I'm receiving,
and it also works in the reverse.
Tenet.
Yeah.
Tenet spelled forward is what? Tenet. Tenet spelled backward is what?
Tenet.
That's why you gotta watch that movie.
Okay. All right.
Good ass movie. Good movie. My gosh. Okay, but going back to receiving, there's one thing I noticed with, I don't know if it's everyone, but especially the group my age, right? Like the things that they're receiving from others is like it's like drama. It's like, oh, like it's about drama. It's about this.
Spoke about that last time.
It's about that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And those are the people that unfortunately you have to just push off a little bit to the side, because when you're focused, you'll understand that that's a distraction.
Unless you're looking to become Dr. Phil.
Yeah, right. Like if it's not serving you, if it's just draining you, and then you start to think, oh, but this,
where you start reflecting those things back up in your life and saying, where am I? Where has this happened to me? Or why am I feeling down? Or why am I feeling sad? Or why am I feeling anxious? Go back and look. What conversations have you been having? Who have you been listening to, right? Because even though you listen to whatever you're listening to, your mind, your subconscious mind is recording that as well, right? That's why, in the last pod I said, avoid the drama stuff.
Right.
Like, why are you going to add drama to your life by watching drama shows, fake reality TV? Because reality TV, again, it ain't real. I'm telling you. Even all the stuff you see on YouTube and all that stuff, not all of it is real.
You got a point.
So you got to become, that's why, and if you're too overly invested in that, you're going to want to be there. It ain't going to do anything for you. Look for the stuff that you are personally going to want for yourself, right? I want to lose weight. That's going to be my focus. Now I'm going to live, breathe, eat, and losing weight. Okay, what are the best workouts for it? What's the best diet plan? How much time do I need to dedicate to the gym, et cetera, et cetera. So you get clear. You get a
clear vision. And once you start getting that clear vision, you start to see who's also got that same vision. And then those are the people that you need to be.
But first you focus on you. You clear vision first.
Or no, yeah, right. Of course.
Then after that, you will find others.
But I'm just saying, like, when you got a goal and a vision, and you're chasing that, you start to feed off others who are similar.
Mm-hmm.
And then those are the people you understand, like, because when you know, there's a lot of people out there that, have the same ideas as you, or not the same ideas, but the same sort of
thought process.
Like they think the way, like they want to get to a place, right? They're ambitious. Whatever the case is, there's a lot of people out there. Someone's got to relate to you, just like how we relate in a lot of senses of like where we want to be, like just our life in general. And that's a decision I had to make as I'm going through my life. Like I had to cut some people off, and like push them to the side, and it sucks. It definitely sucks, and it's like terrible,
of course.
But it's like you gotta.
It's necessary.
It's necessary.
It's necessary. Again, because all the things that aren't pushing you towards your main focus, your main goal, the main thing that you want, unfortunately, is taking energy away from the things that you do need to focus on, right? The things that are going to get you to that maximum level of your own personal achievement. And at the end of the day, the life that you were given was given to you for you to live that maximum purpose, that maximum level of achievement that you want. Right. So ultimately, that's the only thing that's going to light you up on fire. That's the only thing that your heart is going to desire. When you really figure that out, you're going to be the happiest moment because you got there.
And that's when you know. Right? Once you know what you want, it's when it feels like a fire.
Correct. Mm-hmm. That's how you know. And ultimately, and that again goes to certain periods of time. That doesn't mean you can't go back and see if you can help somebody out.
Of course.
But that does mean that in your time of focus, in your time of when you're a seedling, when you have just been planted, right, and you still don't have any roots and you still don't have anything, you're still that seed that's about to break through. That's where you need to focus on you. Is that seed has to focus on breaking through. If that seed doesn't focus on breaking through because it's so distracted, it's going to remain a seed forever, right? And you'll never see the tree. Or you'll never see the beautiful flower.
So it focuses in.
It focuses in on itself so it can power up to the point where it can break through the seed and go and become a root and and then become a seedling and move forward from there until it becomes a tree.
When we get big, I want to have a garden where we can.
What are you talking about? This big? Or
that's big. Don't even. Where's the measuring tape so we can get two
what does that say about you? Come on now.
My poor little arm. Leave my poor little arms alone. All right? It's like a little bump. I feel like, you ever seen that one episode in SpongeBob where he goes like this? It's just a little bump. Like, yeah, he's all bony. Yeah. Hey, man.
Progress is progress, no matter how slow.
I'm just very athletic, though. You want to catch me on a sport? You don't want to smoke with me on that. Mm-hmm. You don't want to smoke with me on that. But
I know who to put my bet my money on.
Jet?
Yeah.
I had a bad start.
Yeah.
I look at the video, dude. My feet, I couldn't get my feet under me. I was too fast. Yeah. Like I felt like I was walking. Like those first few steps, I felt like I was walking. Because after that, like he wasn't gaining speed on me. It was consistent. So like I know I'm as fast as him.
You just didn't.
I had a bad start. Like my feet felt heavy.
Gotta get you on blocks.
Yeah. I felt like that. But props to him. Props to Jet.
That was a good run. That was
fun. It motivated me.
Close.
It motivated me. I've been trying to run a little bit more. I'm trying to get back into Blacklist, man. I'm trying to go back into those track runs, man. Just like lock in on like running. I think I look back at moments when I'm focused. Right, I was playing basketball, playing tennis, running, working, push-ups, reading. That's when I was like reaching another level. Mm-hmm. But once I lose running, once I lose basketball, once I lose this, that, I kind of start to like drift off and I lose my focus. And this is why like I need to do these things. Mm-hmm. And it's just like being comfortable. Like we with Blacklist, when we were going to run, right? We skipped a day. That turned into forever.
We haven't gone back ever since.
We haven't gone back.
And that's again what we were talking about earlier, right? About why I work out 6 days a week.
Again,
because
perfect.
You give yourself one, and then I think the next one was like a holiday. Not that we wanted to. The next one was like a holiday, so it was closed. And then from there, something happened, so we didn't go that third day. And then after that, it was a done deal.
And then it was a done deal.
It was
and we lost focus.
Signed off on that chapter. Yeah.
And I went like this, put it like a plane,
and just throw it out. Yeah.
So I mean, obviously we got really busy, but that shouldn't be an excuse. Like we should have still like, hey, we got other work to do on the side. Get that done, but at 6, 7 o'clock, it's running time. We're going out and run. Because I felt, dude, those are great. Like, it felt good running. You know what I mean? Yeah. Running does something to you. You got that runner's high. Now I understand it. Yes. Now I really understand
something about that runner's high.
And I've lost focus on that. You know what I mean? But I'll get back to it. I got to get back to it, man, because that's when I'm at my best. When I'm pushing myself. When I'm pushing my body. Yeah. That's when I'm at my best. So... Okay. That's
good to know.
If you don't want to go, just drive me, please.
Yeah. No, it's definitely something that staying active, that moving, that engaging yourself, being with yourself, thinking through things. Right. A lot of us try to avoid it because sometimes we know that the things that we're going to say to ourselves aren't pleasant and they're not going to feel good. But those are the conversations we need to be having, so we're breaking through, right? It's like, okay, so I messed up here, and I know I didn't want to have this conversation because I know I made this mistake, but I know I made the mistake, so how do I not make the mistake again?
You just learn and you grow.
And then you learn and you grow from that. And
understand you're not perfect.
You're not. And all you can seek is to be, but knowing that you'll never reach it, right? Mm-hmm. Going back to a few pods ago.
Yeah. That was a fire-ass quote. I need to get that on a shirt or something. Or on a mug. Where's my water at, man? Where's my water at?
What you mean? Your water's right there. You just chugged it all.
Where's my Mountain Valley water?
When you get to 500, we can talk.
All right. I'm gonna whip out 500 today. Just
to see.
No, I'm gonna be dying. I'm trying to get to at least 200, and when I go home, whip out another 100. But yeah, man, I'm trying to stay. I just gotta refocus it in. And look, it's okay when you lose focus. You gotta understand that you're not in focus, and just all you gotta figure out is how do you fix that lens to focus back in.
Mm-hmm. It's literally like a camera.
It's a camera.
When the camera's out of focus, you'll see that it all looks blurry. But once you put it back into focus, everything's crystal clear.
Crystal clear.
All it just requires is moving those gears just enough.
Just a bit. It's not even a whole life change that you got to do. It's just a couple of changes.
Yeah, it's just one, and one positive growth habit is going to lead to other positive growth habits because you're going to see the progress that you did here, and you're going to see where else can I do the same thing, right? And
you got to seek to be great in every department that you do.
It's just going to be better and better and better for you.
Yeah.
You're going to feel better about what you're doing. You're going to feel better about yourself. So your confidence is going to go up. And then with that, you're going to find other things, right? And then you're going to begin to exude a different persona, and it's going to attract certain people to you. You're going to attract certain circumstances to you because you're in that space. You're in that level. You're in that dimension. You're in that energy.
Yeah. And it's just growth. It's beautiful growth, man. Like when you get to that point where you start attracting those type of people, like for me, for example, it always go back to me because I'm in that stage where I'm learning a lot. And like as I was younger, I was dealing with a lot of people that I shouldn't have. Like I was in the wrong groups, in the wrong.
Mm-hmm. Check that out. Are you on the corner right there?
For me,
inside the there you go. That thing. That's good.
Okay.
Never mind. You were in the wrong groups.
I was hanging out with the wrong influences and stuff, and I like realized like as I started focusing in on myself and like I didn't want to be like that. I started attracting those type of people, like the other type, like those type of people, like the people I enjoy being around with, and like lo and behold, like that's how I, started talking to you. I got closer with Anthony. I got closer with Natalie. Like a lot of those things have really, just my mindset alone has brought me to where I'm at today, just by wanting it, focusing it, and like doing what I need to do to get there. And like here I am now. I'm like I'm still learning. So from time to time I deserve a smacking. But
you gotta be a lifelong learner because you're always going to be learning.
But I'm a lifelong learner, baby, and it's just stages. It's just stages. There's no end game. It's just stages.
Everything goes in stages, and everything is just the next level up. The next level of boss is gonna be harder than the lower level boss, right?
But it'll prepare you for the. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It'll prepare you on and on and on and on.
And that's one thing I was gonna tell you, but I literally lost my thought. I wanted to thank you, like just thank you for being a great mentor to me, bro. Like you've changed my life. So just thank you for that, for real. Anthony, Natalie, both of y'all, thank you. Everyone who has impacted my life, like just thank you, bro. Like I'm still learning and growing. So I appreciate you for that, Vic, for real. You're a good dude. You're a great guy. Although you scared me today. I was a little frightened.
Well, you have to understand that you have to have both. You have to be both things. In order to be, in order to choose to be nonviolent, you have to be able to be violent, right? You have to be a monster for you to be able to say, oh, I'm nonviolent.
I'm calm. Yeah. Like
right? Because you have to have a monster inside of you. You don't have a monster inside of you. You're just harmless.
Yeah, you're harmless.
Right? I think Jordan Peterson talks about that, and it's a great way to put it. It's a great way to put it, and I think it goes in everything, right? Yeah. It's even in business. If you think that you're gonna cruise and everything, maybe you can. I don't know, but you should always be prepared.
Yeah.
Right. Don't seek to be the monster. Always be reeled in. Always be chained up. But if the monster is necessary, then you can bring it.
Let it loose. Let it loose, baby.
Yeah, exactly. And it goes back and it goes back to that focus, right? The only way you can do anything is going to be focus. If you want to learn a martial art, or if you want to learn how to fight, or if you want to learn how to do something, focus on that. Right? You want to lose weight, you want to get fitter, you want to have a six pack, you want to do whatever there, right? You want to be a champion in bodybuilding, whatever. Focus.
And you know what? It's so true though, because I look back when I was playing tennis, like for the first time. And like I may have been, listening, I guess, learning, I guess, in a way. Like I may have just been playing, right? But once I really started to focus on mechanics and focus on how the ball moves, how the racket is, that's when my game started to change. I could have been, you could be doing one thing for a year. But if you're not focusing, like that year can be a wasteful year.
Correct.
And that's when I just came to my mind right now because you brought that idea to me, and I'm like, today we played amazing tennis. I mean, obviously not amazing, but dude, we've done, like, it was a great day. Like it was, and it's been consistent. We've been having good, consistent hits, and that's just because I started focusing on the little things more, right? Like even moving my finger from here, like it was here when I was gripping the racket, it was like very closed. Just by moving it up here, like it has changed a lot already. So just the little details, and you know what I mean? Just the little changes, focusing on the little things is what changed my game. And it can change like your workout routine, your business ideas, anything. You got to be focused though. You can be doing that same thing for 10 years and not get better. Because why? Because you just hoping one day I'll get better. Or like I see it in golf a lot. They're like, oh, I've been playing for 15 years and they're terrible. Like dude, it's crazy. I'm like, I'm not a pro golfer, so like I'm not one to talk, but like I've seen it, and like the rate that I've gotten to, like I started playing golf at like 2021, right? By 2023, like I was playing in like mini tournaments and stuff, and you know what I mean, like, and I was getting a good swing in.
Like mini golf, or like mini tournament.
Mini tournaments.
Like mini people?
No, like obviously not PGA like pro tournaments, but like tournaments. Not mini golf.
Just because it's you and your brother at home, that's not a tournament. Just kidding.
No. Shout out to my guys in Long Beach, man. It's been a minute. What's it called? Once I started I really focused for 2 years, Vic. I focused for 2 years. I paid for instructors. I paid for everything. Like I just wanted to be better at golf. Like I can hit the ball. You know what I'm saying? I can hit the ball fairly. Like obviously maybe not right now because I haven't tried it in a while, but once I get that groove back in, like I've learned to get to.
You know how to get. It's muscle memory.
It's muscle memory. You know what I mean? Memory. And all because I just focused though. I just focused on wanting to be better. And I said, how can I get there faster? So like everything I've done, what you just said, and I just got to apply that to now like my life. Like how do I get to this? How do I get to whatever my life goals are? How can I get there faster? And sometimes I notice comfortability is what stops me. You know, so don't be comfortable. I mean, be comfortable once you make it. Once you do it, you get to enjoy and relax. But you got to work hard now.
But it starts out at the beginning. What is that goal? What is that one thing that you want that if you had, you would be the happiest person on earth?
On earth. And I mean,
happier than a pig in mud.
You love saying that. I can see.
I don't know why.
You want to be? Have you ever been in mud?
I have.
I'm gonna throw your ass. I'm gonna throw your ass in there. So you just making starfish and stuff.
Probably gonna be happy there too.
Yeah, you'd be super happy.
You know, because mud is good for your skin.
Is it really?
I've heard.
Want to try it out?
That's true.
Try it out.
We're gonna find out.
But I mean, we're gonna find out. But I mean, going back to what you were just saying, goals are important. And that's why when they say write them down, not just so they can look pretty on a wall. It's because like it does something to you. How can I get there? What do I need to focus on to get there? And you can have a week goal, a day goal. You should have a day goal, a weekly goal, a monthly goal, and a yearly goal, and then so on and so forth.
It all starts with that big, hairy, audacious goal. Right, because then from there, that's where you start with the end in mind. You start with the end goal first, and then you kind of work your way backwards. It's like, okay, how do I build a path to there? How do I build a path to there? How do I build a path to there? Right?
I like that.
So that ultimate form of you requires certain paths and requires certain disciplines to get to. Right, so that's the way you do it. That's where the focus is the goal. Set them down, write them out, organize them. Take 20 of them, and then take the top 5 that you're going to focus on. Yeah. And maybe or then maybe even remove those 2 and take the top 3 you're going to focus on the next 2-3 years.
Yeah.
And that's all. That's the direction we're moving. Boom. Then once you go, I was having an earlier conversation that I talked to you a little bit about, but with somebody that I told, right? It's all about the habits. If you want to work out, then don't start with 100 push-ups. Don't start with a whole full-on 50-minute, an hour and a half, 2-hour workout. Don't start by going in hard and just everything you got, you leave it on the field. Start by 10 push-ups. 10
Start
reps
by
of something.
Building the habit of just showing up every day.
Just show up at the gym. I forgot who recommends that. Might have been David Goggins actually.
No.
Somebody did.
James Clear.
Oh, James Clear. Just to show up at the gym, right?
Okay. You want to be the person to show up.
Just show up, and even if you don't do anything, but you're getting in the habit of just going out to the gym, to where then you're going to say, well, I might as well work out. I'm already here. Right? So do that. It's really as simple as that. Like that's how low, or that's how
like
at the beginning how small you can start, right? Like it doesn't even have to be anything major. It just has to be something that begins to add a new habit, and then you focus on that. You focus on that habit until it's built, right? For example, for myself, I gave myself 6 days to work out, 1 day off, right? Because I know that if I say one day I'm tired, okay, fine, I'm gonna take today off.
Yeah.
I know I have no more off opportunities.
No more off days.
That's it. Right? Yeah. So I have to be very, very smart about when I want to be off. Mm-hmm. Right. Damn. So in that way, it keeps me on that. But if I had 2 or 3 days off, then I could be like, I'm going to put them together. And then once I put my days off together, that fourth day when I have to get back into it, I have to go up a higher, steeper hill just to get to where I was at. Mm-hmm. Right. And then I go and I'm up there and I keep it that way. And then I go right back down that hill and then start all over. Right. So you exert more energy and more force, at least in my perspective. That's the reason why I do not want to give myself an opportunity to slack off.
Yeah. Well, Vic, I just wanted to, before I get out of here, I wanted to give a saludos a mi gente. I wanted to give a shout out to my dad. My dad's been he's been going to the gym almost every day.
Oh, nice.
He's been hiking. Either one day he'll, like, there's no off days really. It's either he'll gym or he'll like hike.
Okay, good.
And he's been locking it in, and he's been eating better. I see him coming back from the grocery store with like more yogurts and stuff and the snack. So Pops,
shout out Raul.
Proud of you, man. I'll let you know that I'm proud of you. I can see that he wants change because like my dad is, he's pretty lazy. I'm gonna be honest. When he gets home, he's pretty lazy. But that's the thing, like you got to break that habit. So just going back to James Clear, it's like just show up to the gym. Straight, don't even come home. Straight from work, go there, and that's what he's been doing, and like he's been killing it, yo.
That's what it is. You just got to shock your system to whatever it's used to, because if you know that every single time that after you're done with your meal, you go sit down at the couch, you sit there and you see the remote, so you grab the remote, you turn on the TV, you know that you can access any app, so you go into that app and you start watching something. If that's what you want to remove out of your life because you want to start reading or you want to start learning or you want to start applying yourself in something different, then take the batteries out of the remote and put them in another room. Take the passwords to.
You got to be very precise. You got to be very intentional to where it's like it's like might as well, since you're taking off the batteries, you put in the remote somewhere. Might as well don't even watch TV. Like whatever it is,
just grab the TV and toss it out the window. Throw it in the trash.
Might as well just unplug. You know what? That's what James Clear talks about. Yeah. He talked about like unplugging it, putting it in your closet. When you want to watch it, get it out. Yeah. Like it's that deep.
Right. It's the opposite of what he recommends for good habits, right? Good habits, you got to make it clear.
You got to make it clear, make it easy, make it enjoyable, make it fun.
Make it fun, right?
You know what I mean?
So if you do that
to build a habit.
To build the habits, right? So all the good things you want to build, that's what you want to do to them. You want to stack them. You want to make it super easy to get them done, right? You want to make it very visible so you can keep them in front of mind, so you're always looking for them. And the things that you don't want to do, then you got to do the opposite. You want to make it harder to get them done, right? You take out the batteries from the remote. You unplug the TV. You sign out of all the applications, right? So when you do come down and you sit down and you go for the remote, you're like, oh, that's right, the battery's on here. Do I feel like going? No, okay, I might as well. That's a reminder again of like, I might as well just drop down and do 50 push-ups or do some squats or some lunges or some sit-ups, right? And that's why it's important to have a set of workouts you can do without any weights, so you don't have that excuse.
Yeah. So focus on making your life better. Focus on the things that make your life better. And then focus on getting rid of the things that don't make your life better.
Exactly.
That's all I got to say, man.
That's all the focuses that you need to focus on, one at a time. You beat one at a time. Focus on one thing at a time, and then you're going to see that the overall weight of everything you have already moved becomes so much stronger to push everything else out.
And that's it. Well, we appreciate you listening to the You Experience podcast. I just wanted to give also another shout out to the people who are just watching on their, like, who click on the video and just watch. I know it's not a typical thing to just sit there and sit for 50 minutes, 55 minutes to watch a video. But the ones that do, and like if you get there, like I appreciate that because it's not easy.
Yeah, and then you hit that like button, it's even better. We love you even more. Every time you hit it, we just feel all warm and fuzzy inside. So go ahead and hit that like button.
Just a thank you, man. Just a thanks. I mean, we're talking to, maybe we can be talking to Noma, but once we get to that point where we're talking to millions, it started from here. It started right here in this very spot with those 12 people who consistently watch, those 13 people, from 12 to 13 million. Like, that's my vision. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
hey, you 12 people, you matter. And
all of y'all matter. One person.
If you get something from this and it changes your life, or if you get something and it improves your life, if you get something and you can share with somebody that improves their lives, please do so. Share it. You know, that's what it's all about. It's for sharing.
Why we're doing a podcast, to share it with y'all.
Yeah.
So you can share that. What did I say earlier? Grow, learn, gain wisdom, pass it down.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. We constantly learning. I'm learning from him. He's learning from me.
Be the candle that lights other candles.
And that's it for me, man. Vic,
so thank you
thank you again.
Thank you all
for listening to the You Experience. Vic, I'm out of here. Y'all have a good one.